Arena Championship Series 2 makes its final stop in San Antonio for the racing competition. We start off with two trucks who are low on points, that being Kevin Crocker and Megalodon sitting in last, and Tyler Munning and Gravedigger sitting in 10th. A little surprising. During practice, Kevin Crocker was laid off the line. Now, the Beam Monster chassis does have an advantage over the CRD trucks and the CRC trucks. But when these two are going together, it's anyone's game. Let's see what happens. Tyler Manigan almost messed it up, almost rolled over. He goes so wide. I think they might have even collided. Can Kevin Crocker maintain that lead? Kevin Crocker's going to get a 5-second penalty, though. And Tyler Manigan and Gravedigger is just barely going to get the win. I might be thinking, oh wait, Tyler got a 5-second penalty, he hit the cars. We're not counting the cars. We're counting if both front tires go over the racing ramps. And Kevin Crocker's didn't. They both did when after the first turn, that first ramp that they go over. They both hit it, so they both got a 5-second penalty. But Kevin Crocker was the only one who hit that final ramp, which gave them the 5-second penalty. And Tyler Manigan takes the win and moves on to round 2. Up next here in round 1, we have Barn Musara and Zombie taking on Zach Garner and Wildside. Probably wondering why there's so many codes, but that's all the cars. Of course it is. Both trucks pretty even. Looks like Zach Garner had the lead coming into the ramp, but now Barry has the lead. Barry has a huge lead over Zach Garner, but they will both get a 5-second penalty. Is Zach Garner going to be able to catch up, or will Barry get a 5-second penalty as well, just like Kevin Crocker? Barry stays clean, and he is the winner. Zach Garner did get a 5-second penalty. Zach Garner is about to lose major points on Jamie Garner and Overboard, because I don't know if Jamie Garner is going to round 2 or not. I don't know if he gets the first round bye, because it is random, by the way. These races are random, so he needs to hope that Jamie Garner doesn't move on to round 2 in any way, shape, or form. Barman Sauer is your winner. Up next, we have Jim Cole and Avenger taking on Chris Cole and Mayhem. I really hope they can make that green Mayhem that we saw in Houston and we'll be seeing in San Antonio. But it'll probably be in San Antonio by the time the video comes out, so yeah. But it looks pretty even. Looks like Jim Cole and Avenger has the lead, but he's making huge mistakes though. Almost gone on side like Tyler Manigan. What's gonna happen? Both trucks have a 5-second penalty right now. Jim Cole has the lead. Both trucks gonna get the 5-second penalty. And Jim Kohler is going to be your winner of this race. And Zach Garner's series might not be all hope is lost, as Jamie Garner and Overboard was drawn from the wheel. And will be taking on Camden Murphy and Classroom Crusher. If Jamie Garner wins this, he will gain major points on Zach Garner, as they are both tied, but Camden Murphy and Classroom Crusher has a huge lead right now. But he will get a 5-second penalty along with Jamie Garner. They both get a 5-second penalty, but look at where Classroom Crusher is. He's practically, like, all he has to do is cross that line, and it's not going to take long. But he is moving slow right now. But Camden Murphy and Classroom Crusher is your winner. And Jamie Garner and Overboard could quite possibly lose some points. We'll have to see how the board goes. Let's find out. And it was determined that Zach Garner will gain 1 point on Jamie Garner, as Jamie is now at 70 points, Zach Garner is at 71 points. Barely ahead. It's all going to come down to freestyle for those two. But a man whose points are really in jeopardy is Tyler Manigan Gravedigger, as he's currently in 3rd. Well, we don't know if he's currently in 3rd right now. But Let's just see what happens as he takes on Colt Stevens and Thunder Roars. And Colt Stevens has the lead right now. If Colt can win this, Tyler will lose some points. Then looks like, yeah, Colt's gonna win this. There's no way Tyler's gonna. Yeah, look at Colt. Oh, but a small mistake from Colt Stevens and Thunder Roars might cost him. We'll have to see what happens. But no, looks like Colt Stevens. Looks like the Beam Monsters chassis pack is too good for this track. Colt Stevens in Thunder Roars advances to the semis as Tyler Menega is left in the dust. Up next here in round 2, it's Bar Muzar and Zombie taking on Scaputo and Team Hot Wheels. I think Bar is the one who needs to be in this race. Yeah, I think he's the one who defeated Zach Garner in Wildside. Both trucks appear to be, like, very late to the jump. But Barry has the lead. Oh, he got a little sideways. Oh, we have a collision. Are we gonna have to rerun this race? Or will they be able to get unstuck? Looks like they've gotten unstuck. Who's gonna win this? Night truck of a penalty. It's gonna be Scaputo and Team Hot Wheels taking the win over Barry Musauer. Great race. Up next is going to be Joe Foley and Axe taking on Jim Kohler and Avenger. This is the first time that we are seeing the Kohler chassis in competitive racing. So, we don't know how it's going to perform. Let's find out. The Kohler chassis' first ever race, and Joe Foley has the lead over Jim Kohler. Will he be able to survive the turn? Looks like he's doing fine. Both trucks make the same mistake. Joe Foley going extremely wide. Well, I thought he was going to run into Jim Kohler there. Jim Kohler with a 5-second penalty, though. Joe Foley is going to get the win. As Jim Kohler did get a 5-second penalty right at the end. Joe Foley in the Kohler chassis is going to get the win. Up next, it's going to be Bryce Kennedy and the Tech Deck Rec Deck taking on Camden Murphy in the Classroom Crusher. I will say, I believe that the lane that Bryce Kennedy and the Tech Deck Rec Deck is in is not the fastest lane. The lane that Camden Murphy is in, he's got the advantage, as he did get the early jump off the line. Both trucks appear to be even right now. It all comes down to the turn. Camden's quick. Camden Murphy in the Classroom Crusher gets the win. Which not only does Tech Deck Rec Deck lose points, but he is gonna get one extra point over Tyler Menega, and now they should both be tied. Well, no, actually. Well, let's just see how the points go after the racing competition. Well, we won't even talk about it. We'll just see what happens in freestyle. To start the semifinals, we have Colt Stevens and Thunder Roars taking on Scott Beto and Team Hot Wheels. And of course, Thunder Roars with the Beam Monsters chassis has the lead. And he'll probably maintain it for the rest of the race. Unless he makes a huge mistake, which he does not appear to be doing. He's doing just fine. He doesn't roll in and turn, which means he is your winner. Oh, Colt Stevens! Disaster for Colt Stevens' truck. We'll have to see if he has any damage and if he can continue, because if not, Scarpito will take his spot. Wow. Very crazy racing going on. we're gonna have to see if Cole Stevens can continue, because if he can't, then Scott Bito will take his spot. Thankfully for Cole Stevens and the Thunder Roars, he is able to move on to the final round. But up next, we have Classroom Crusher with Camden Murphy taking on the axe of Joel Foley. Looks like it's looking like that the Kohler Chassis this is gonna be the Kohler Chassis' final race, unless he moves on to the World Finals. Well, it's the final race. It's his final race of the season, because there is no way it's gonna be able to beat Classroom Crusher, unless Classroom Crusher does the exact same thing that Cole Stevens did. But no, it looks like he's being more cautious, playing it carefully, and playing smoothly. Classroom Crusher is going to the final round against Cole Stevens and Thunder Roars. The racing competition for this tour comes to a close. Will it be Camden Murphy and Classroom Crusher, or will it be Cole Stevens and Thunder Roars? We will find out now. Now. Colt Stevens has the lead as he is in the advantage lane. But let's just see how this plays out. Both trucks appear to be a little even. Looks like Colt Stevens still has the lead, but anything can change in this final turn. Camden Murphy's gonna speed, do the same thing that Colt Stevens did. A close race. It looks like Colt Stevens won though. We're gonna redo this race because that was close. If we end up with a close finish again, we're gonna move the camera closer to the. We're gonna move the camera closer to the track, but it's looking like I can't even get ready because anything can happen. Looks like it's not gonna happen this time. Cole Stevens and Thunder Roars is indeed your winner. Wins the final race of the tour, and is gaining 12 points on this final show. We will see how the points add up going into freestyle. It's gonna be awesome. Who's gonna get it? We will find out next.